Hi, good everyone. Welcome to another physics video. Today I'll be talking about centripetal and centrifugal forces. So basically, I'm just talking about types of forces that talking about centripetal and centrifugal forces. One basic difference before I start the explanation is know that they are both opposites. One is going inside and one is going outside. So let me explain the both of them to you and tell you what they are. Centripetal forces, as you can see here, the definition of centripetal forces is a real force that acts on an object moving in a circular path directed toward the center of the circle. It keeps the object moving along the curved trajectory. It arises from a physical interaction such as tension, gravity, friction, or normal force, and it always points toward the center of the circular path. Centripetal force is a force acting on an object, also on an object in a circular motion towards the center of the motion. So basically, if you have an object moving in a circular motion, let's say you have something hanging by a thread and you're spinning the thread that is moving in circular motion, the force that is dragging the whatever object that is attached to the end of the thread inward towards your hand is called a centripetal force. An example of where you can find this string and ball, like I just said, if you swing a ball tied to a string in a circular motion, the tension in the string is the centripetal force. You can also use a car on a curve, but when a car is going around the curve, the friction between the tires and the road acts as a centripetal force. You also know the Earth's orbit around the sun. This is an example that's been given to me from high school that gravity acts as a centripetal force that keeps the Earth in its elliptical orbit, that keeps the Earth in orbit. Gravity acts as a centripetal force that keeps the Earth orbiting. If there was no gravity, the Earth wouldn't be able to orbit. Now let's talk about the opposite, centrifugal force. Just like I said at the beginning, they are opposites of each other. So what is centrifugal force? As you can see here, I will explain from here. A perceived force in a rotating reference frame. It's not a real force. It's not actual force, but it's an effect of inertia observed from a non-inertial rotating frame of reference. This force is caused when an object continues in a straight line while the observer is in a rotating frame. It appears to act outward from the center of a circular path. So basically, to break this down is that just know centrifugal force is the opposite of centripetal force, while centripetal force is an actual force dragging whatever object is moving in a circular motion, I want to call it, and keeping it along the curved trajectory. Centrifugal force is the force acting outward from is not a real force, but it's a non-real force. Let me say like acting outward of from the rotating path. An example we consider in a turning car, as you see here, inside a car making sharp turn, the passengers feel outward. This is like when car is moving out, you feel a jerk push outward. This force is centrifugal and it results in the car changing directions while passengers' inertia resists the change. So like your body going opposite way from the car is actually going. Like a washing machine, during the spin cycle, clothes are pushed outward against the drum walls due to centrifugal effects. In a merry-go-round, on the spinning merry-go-round here, you can see here, riders feel as though they are being pushed outward, which is also a centrifugal effect perspective. It's not a real force, just a feeling that you get. Like it's not a real force, but like you observe it outward from the actual force going inward. So, example, I've said examples of Geneva force, but I can use this picture here as a demonstration. Is this here because of the centripetal forces, you feel different at the top and the bottom of the roller coaster. So you feel different at the top and you feel different because the force is pushing you inward here, and the force here is also pushing you also inward to up, and this one is pushing you down. So because of centrifugal forces, you feel different, and also you feel as if you want to fly out of the merry-go-round that's going like this because of the centrifugal force. Centripetal force pushes you inward. So because of the centripetal force, you feel as though you want to fly out of the roller coaster. Thank you very much for watching my video.